This is Roy with Talk Soul Central RTV Style, and the lovely Hilda's here with me. Tonight we have a music show. We might have some other people jumping in, and our guest tonight is Ramon Lucio. And man, are we gonna have a great show? Don't you think, Hilda?
Oh, absolutely. Yes,
Absolutely.
we're having him back. Yeah, got a lot to talk about. Yeah.
So without further ado, here's the living legend, the man of the hour, the man from Browntown, Brownsville, Texas, Ramon Lucio. How's it going, man? ¿Qué pasa, mi amigo? ¿Cómo te va?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Hilda. Thank you, Roy. Ray, thank you. Muchas gracias a ustedes por darme la oportunidad de estar en el show de ustedes esta noche. I'm going to say a lot of stuff maybe that I know we had a previous program or a show that we had, and I didn't get to say a lot of stuff from what my point of view or what I do. So thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to be on your show again.
When the man wants to talk, hey man, we're gonna let you talk.
It's all yours. Take over.
Awesome.
¿Qué quieres decir? Órale, I'll set the timer.
It's all.
No, man. You take your time. We're all having. Hey, Sarky, hello. I'm in a service call right now. Órale, well, when you get ready, if you want to come in, Sarky, I sent you the link. So you take your time, man. Enjoy it. By the way, just shout out to Sarky. Sarky is one of my co-hosts. Actually, he's the main co-host. Pero Sarky has an auto mechanic service, full-fledged mechanic auto service. He goes to your home. If you're in the San Benito, Harlingen, Rio Hondo, possibly even some areas of Brownsville, give him a call. You got a problem, he'll take care of you. Very good prices and guarantee to get your car going. Guarantee, man. As some of you have seen our car care tips, he always gives us tips to save us money, man. So Sharky, dale gas. I know it'll probably take 5 hours to fix that flat, but no, I'm kidding. So, ¿qué hiciste ahora para comer? Where'd you have lunch today, Ramon?
Well, today I went to have lunch. Actually, I ate a Wingstop.
Órale.
¿El
del centro? ¿Verdad? ¿Cuál?
A couple little too.
Little too. I haven't had a Wingstop in a long time, man. So, ¿cómo te fue? ¿Tuvo buena la cosa o no?
Yeah, it was good. It was delicious, man. It was probaba los wings, so se me hizo hasta por fin.
Hey, no. Who do you like, con boneless or con el huesito?
No, con el bone.
Con el bone. ¿Te gusta?
Este güey
¿Con el hueso?
Sí, te gusta con el hueso al chavo, ¿no? Pues está bueno.
You like to gnaw on the bone. Take out all the cartilage.
Un besito.
Hey, Laura.
Hey, man.
Saludos
you know where I used to order from the Wingstop. And I tried this other place. It's on Boca Chica. It's called Wind Barn. And
yeah.
Man, talk about delish, man. Ooh, man.
They're big, bro.
Sometimes they take a little bit of while because they might be doing some fundraisers or stuff, but man, it's worth a while. It's really good. Un gordito de los pasos. And I eat them, without the bone, just boneless. And man, pura carne, bro. So yeah, and their fries are really good too. So yeah, so cool. Where do you? What kind of wings do you like, Hilda?
I like the I like the lemon pepper.
Hey, me too.
Pepper, and the pearl potato salad, but I don't think they're making that anymore. I don't know if they're making it over there where y'all at.
I've never even heard of that.
I don't think they are. It's just the regular potatoes.
No, see, they used to make the pearl potato salad, and I think when COVID hit, they stopped making it.
Oh,
and I don't go back because they don't have it. So.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably had somebody that was doing it, and then they probably moved.
La mano ahí.
Oh, man.
Hey, well, that's what they say, right? Que back in the day, used to say con sudor, o sea, hacían como los buñuelos or some stuff, el pan, conocían el pan, los panaderos ahí tan sweating y la hacían así, con los elbows, y salió el pan bien delicious, it's like, My son grows, but that's the way it was done back in the day, man.
Oye, mira la cara de Hilda.
No, you know what? Because my mom, she used to like to eat out all the time. She had OCD. So she didn't let me touch nothing. So I'm like, you eat out all the time and you think that the restaurant's any cleaner? I go, like you like menudo. So they go in there in the big pot and get their hands and they just slap that stuff because it's all jelly. And they warm it up. She goes, no me digas eso.
No, pues sí, que me dice Laura. Hey, Susan Solis, Victor Deji, Juan, what's going on? Hey, man, I know what she's doing. She's tagging everybody to come in here.
Awesome,
hey, I like
awesome.
Laura, man, Laura. Hey, Joe,
Thank you.
Joe?
Hey, Joe.
Man, this dude's got a great show, man. Let me tell you, he can put some music down. He can make those discs go around. I don't know how they do it now. I don't know if she tienen records. No, I don't think they have records anymore.
Oh, they got
they got puros switches. Back in the day, remember it was puro 45s,
puro record player.
Puro record player, 33 LPs, y la chingada. He was like,
Joe's awesome. He won on-air personality, like I think in the second, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong, annual Tejano annual. Well, the All-Star annual, he's awesome.
So the dude know what he's doing behind the mixing board.
Yep.
Awesome,
he makes some good mixers.
Joe is the man. He's the wizard with the wizard behind the mix.
Yep.
We'll see. You guys in your band, you have a sound person, or light person?
Yeah, we do. Right now, the one that's helping us on the sound is the Mighty Mouse. He's the one doing
Hey, Norma.
He's the one that's doing our sound right now at the moment. So, pues cuando estamos para arriba, porque cuando estamos aquí en el valle, pues I'm the one that takes care of everything. I mean, the ones we head out to San Antonio or New Braunfels area, which we were this past weekend.
Yeah.
Even when we were in Baytown, él también fue para allá. So I mean, he's getting around with us and getting comfortable with us now.
Yeah, that's when I sent everybody to Beeville, and supposedly Beeville had a big party because I sent everybody out there.
Awesome.
No, pues sí. Que dice, the great and wonderful wizard. No, ¿qué más? Pues sí, porque aquí no se para. Hello, Joe. So tell us, I mean, what projects do you have going on, Ramon? What's in the works, man? What's coming up? What's happening with you?
Well, right now there's a lot of stuff going on with us. Gracias a Dios, we've been busy almost every weekend, and I'm excited about everything that's coming up again. También esta semana descansamos. Vamos a descansar, pero we play the following week, which is on the 5th, at a Cinco de Mayo celebration there in Harlingen. We'll be playing there. And then the following, which is on the May 7th, it's my birthday, my actual birthday. I'll be performing with some of my guys, of course, and some of the bands that want to participate also. And it's going to be at the 281 Saloon right there in Brownsville también. Aquí en Brownsville, it's the 1355 Highway, Military Highway.
Casi corner con, was it 802 and Military Highway?
Sí,
pasando la Gold Council and before you get to the Stripes, ahí está.
Sí.
I'm gonna go check you guys out that day, man.
Yeah, and we'll be there. I'll be performing, of course, and some of the musicians that I invited también, they'll be performing también, pero I'm actually doing it also for the mothers, las madrecitas o las wives y todo, lo que tengan.
Va a tener un birthday, la hija de Laura is gonna have
awesome.
May the 4th. Cool,
awesome.
Man. No, pues
sí, es más, ahí en el 281 Saloon, everybody's welcome, adults and children. Because it's a bar and grill. It's not a nightclub. It's a bar and grill.
It's a family-friendly environment.
Yes.
Orale.
So everybody's welcome. I mean, that's what a lot of people don't know about this place, but everybody's welcome, all ages.
Qué bueno. No, that's
y aparte, pues, it's going to be a special night for me, plus para las madres, las esposas, lo que vaya a ver, en esa manera, the women going for free, and I'm only charging $5 for the guys. You know, so you can't beat that, man.
Hey, how come they always charge the guys, man? They should charge the women. What's the deal with that, man? Well, how come they charge the guys? ¿Por qué?
Pues es que la cosa es como para las madres. Como es el Día de las Madres.
Even if it's Father's Day, they still charge the dance.
Well, actually, no, because I've done some couple of dances.
Yeah.
For the fathers, and they going for free, and the women pay.
Sí, órale.
¿Entiendes? Porque, pues, I mean, hay que ser compartidos.
No, but I'm just making fun because they always seem to, I remember growing up, all the places, the ladies would go in for free, the guys had to pay. I guess if the girls in for free, that gets the guys in to pay because there's going to be girls in there. That's the strategy. But that's the strategy behind that. If you're a young guy going into the nightclub, if there's a lot of women in there, but the guys are gonna lay their money down, como decía Cher, lay their money down and go into the place and have a good time, and then they meet somebody, and so then you got some dancing on it. But this is cool, man. That your birthday bash and the whole bit on Club 281. Ahí está la address. This is in Brownsville, Texas. It's nice place, easy to get to, right off the highway. Maybe 2 miles off the highway, and quick. It's easy. It's not escondido para nada. You can come from Mexico, you can from the Upper Valley, and you get here.
Just go by the address. I mean, the address will tell you. Just on the GPS y te va a llevar como quiera con el GPS.
Poniendo el GPS, ya no tanto es como más antes que, no, ahí está pasa la vaca y le das un poquito los nopales, and then you got a little bit, you see a rooster y el burro, ahí voltea para la derecha, and it's right there.
Sí, ¿hay donde las luces para la derecha o para la izquierda?
Depends on where you're coming.
Sí.
When I died for Chip Dale, guys, go to get girls after the show. Yeah.
Oye, Chip and Dale's.
When I died, or when I danced for the Chip and Dale's.
When I died for the Chip and Dale's, guys go to let the girls after the show.
Oh my God!
Like when the show's over, when the show is over, those Chippendales, the guys are outside waiting for the girls to come out. Okay, I get it, dude. Yeah, and that's the truth right there. Yeah, because guys follow the women.
Because they follow the women.
I hope you have an amazing birthday party. Yeah.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank
Johnny, you got tagged. So that makes sense. But it's true. It's been true. It's like, guys got to dance with somebody, so he's got to go where his potential partner's at, And you know what? It's hard. I don't remember do you remember growing up, Ramon, maybe the school dances and all of that? It does over here like, oh man, I want to go after that girl. Hijo de su, cut across. Porque entonces se movían los guys en un lado y los girls en un lado, ¿verdad? And it's like, man, it's not like you work your way up and you're right next to her. No, it's like you're across it, man. It's like, man, you have to buckle down your pants, tie your shoelaces, y dale gas, because you have to do that walk across, and then que te diga que no, híjole.
Oh my God.
So you always had two, you had your number one choice and then you had your number two choice. Así no venías para atrás y los chavos, tus camaradas digan, ¡boo, qué loser!
Y no te pones a bailar con todos los guys ahí juntos.
Dice Laura, for my birthday, for my bachelor party, my sister got me in the club, even though I was 18, was supposed to be a male, but instead there was bunches of female strippers. We were the only females in the whole place besides the strippers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
somebody didn't know where they were taking you. Hablando de esos, have you ever done shows where they're not necessarily traditional shows? I mean, or at traditional places? Like maybe
pues hemos tocado para bodas de hermanos de las iglesias.
Okay.
Y pues ahí también cuando hemos tocado ahí, todo el mundo me dicen, no me cantes nada de matar, por favor. Eso es lo que sí me dicen.
Y nada
o algo
de eso.
Y nada de eso. So the veces that we played there, man, hemos tocado, pero les hemos tocado como cumbias, boleros, pero boleros bonitos,
Sí, sí, sí.
rancheras alegres,
Más romántico la cosa.
guapangos, chotices, todo eso. Es como que lo bailan,
Sí, sí,
¿verdad?
sí.
Pero once que se acabe el baile, la pieza,
Eh,
toda la gente se queda parada.
órale.
Se queda parada
Y empieza el otro son.
sí, y aparte que las mesas, it's funny because when it's not funny, actually, it's out of respect en la tradición de ellos, ¿verdad? Um, tienen puras Sprites, aguas, cocas arriba,
Sí,
con los
sí.
focos prendidos,
Claro.
with the lights on.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, we played like that before, then it's like, wow, man. Y es más, ¿sabes dónde fue? Fue en el Jacob Brown.
And then Jacob Brown, órale, man, that's a big place.
That's a
Híjole,
big place, man. And
híjole. ¿Cuánto tuvo ese desk? Como unos 500, 700,
arriba
1,000?
de 500 personas estuvo ahí esa noche.
Yeah, because that's a big place, man. Luego, pues
Yeah.
también tiene el balcony y toda la cosa, and then, the outside and all of that. It's a really nice place.
Yeah.
They need to put some money into that one and bring it back to life, porque pues there's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's a lot of history there. Que dice que they're laughing away. What's your favorite venue to play at Roman? Venue.
My favorite venue, actually, I played so many venues already. I mean, I can't even remember. I mean, ahorita hemos tocado en varios y pues a través de mis años también. Es más, donde me gustaba tocar antes a mí era aquí en San Benito. And I'm talking back in the early 2000s.
Oh, wow.
Un lugar que se llamaba the 77 Ballroom de San Benito.
Ah, sí, sí, sí.
Ese lugar tenía bastante tradición. And I mean, tradition con puros músicos buenos.
It doesn't seem like it's a big place, pero se llena.
Se llenaba porque they already broke it down. They broke it down, pero cuando en esos años, cuando yo empecé en el 2000, logré tocar ahí con Gilberto Pérez, los dos Gilbertos, los Fantasmas, Henry Jimmerly, los Astros de China, los Carnales Luna, I mean, the García Brothers, cuando estaban los García Brothers, Bernardo sus compadres, Rubén Vela, I mean, a lot of people. I mean, es donde yo logré. Mira mis músicos. Joseph Scott and Rigo online. Yeah, Rigo is my accordion player, and Joseph Scott is my bass player. Those guys are my backbone.
Hey, you just mentioned Gilberto. He was one of your fans. I mean, you grew up you were his fan, right? A fan of his. I mean,
Gilberto Pérez.
Yeah.
Gilberto Pérez, yes.
Yes.
A mí me gustaba la música desde chiquillo.
And you actually grew up and played with him.
Yes, we actually played at the same stage and everything, and nos iba muy bien, gracias a Dios. And aparte también, pues en ese lugar, en el 77 Ballroom de San Benito, and a lot of people used to go, and I mean a lot of people.
Wow.
Pues I know here recently you're going to play at this place. The Moon Rock, which is fairly new. This place is just open. It's a place where they have food trucks, and man, it's a pretty big place. It's bigger than the Broken Sprocket, and you've played at the Broken Sprocket. Yes, this is probably twice as big as the Broken Sprocket. He told me that they're going to have either 2 stages or 3 stages. Because I know the Broken Sprocket tenía parece que 2 stages or 3 pero tan chiquititas.
Sí, bueno, ellos nomás tienen uno, el Broken Sprocket, because we played there before también.
Sí, pues parece que tenían uno adentro. By the bar tenían otra little stage.
Ándale, sí.
Sí, tenían 2, parece. Pero acá van a tener either 2 or 3. So,
okay.
So I'll poner bueno, and they're going to play plenty of parking space. It's because they borrow the parking space from the company that's next to them that has a lot of parking spaces. So, hombre, va a estar bien.
Sí, pues nosotros we're the closing band ahí mismo, we're the
You're the
main guys, but the headliners to close there. So, a ver cómo nos va, esperamente Dios.
No va a estar bien la cosa. No es con que no llueva because it's an outdoor deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Que le están saludando a los guys acá. No, pues sí, qué bueno. ¿Qué más te digo? A ver, let me check, make sure that.
You're going to be playing in Waco, you had mentioned, or?
Pretty soon. I just got the phone call yesterday. They got the details and everything, and como se mira, we're going to play there, and it's going to be Labor Day weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Sorry. Memorial Day weekend on the 28th. We should be playing
What
at
is it?
Waco.
Labor Day? Around Labor
No,
Day?
Memorial Day. Memorial Day.
Memorial. Oh, wow,
Yes.
really? Do you know
Yes.
where or you know?
Yeah, I don't know the club because it's
Okay.
actually a club. Pero the guy liked our music and
Yes.
he's taking us over there if everything goes well. Como se mira,
Wow.
todo se mira bien ya. Todo se está viendo bien ahorita.
Yes.
So we'll be over
Yeah.
there. And then, pues before that, we'll be in West Laco playing at another club que se acaba de abrir también. I think it's
Wow.
called Salud Salud.
I don't
Wow,
know.
West
So,
Laco. I don't
I
know
don't
that
know
one.
that part.
yeah,
No,
we've
that's in
been
the Valley.
we've been
That's, I
to
think, RTV. The
yeah
RTV is big, man. The RTV, I would dare say, it's a little bit, probably a little bit smaller than Dallas. I mean, porque son,
Really?
no, you would think
The
Dallas is
metro.
really big, but
Right.
what makes Dallas big is all the surrounding cities.
Yes.
And in RTV, I mean, it doesn't have that much land, pero así está de grande, you know.
Yeah.
Nomás que Brownsville está un poquito lejos de eso. It's, you know, I mean, there's like maybe 20 miles before, but, you know, se ha dicho que the RGV is probably as big as the island of Puerto Rico, something like that, or maybe a little bit smaller than it. But it's like,
Wow.
it's a huge area, man. It's a huge chunk of land. There's a lot of people. It's a lot of little cities in this day. No cover, wow, pretty cool. Yeah, you can come, Laura, and then no te van a cobrar. Bueno, pero a los de Florida sí les cobran doble, ¿verdad? Que los de Florida les cobran doble.
¿De dónde es Laura? Where is she from?
She's from Florida.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. Que los de Florida les cobran doble.
Double, plus flight.
Yeah, plus flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, she's from Florida.
no, pues sí, hombre. ¿Qué más te digo? Oye, pero me gusta bastante este picture que tienes tú, de tu... Pues este es de tu cover, ¿verdad? Este aquí es de uno de tus covers.
Oh, that's a cool
That's one of my covers. One of my covers.
Man, this is really cool. I mean, how did that happen? ¿Nomás te pescaron en esa posición o te dijeron que te pusieran?
No, es que...
¿O haces eso todo el tiempo? Like, como que eres el wrestler Randy Orton que hace todo así.
No, es que, I mean, como esa foto, a lot of people don't know this, but it identifies a lot from us, and I'm saying us because it's me, Rigo, and Joseph.
Uh-huh.
You know, we've been through a lot over this couple of months already.
Yeah.
And mucha gente nos ha ayudado, nos ha respaldado bastante. Y el momento cuando esto todo pasó, I guess it just happened at the right time, because the way I put it there, it's like, this is ours. Este es de nosotros.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I really take that picture so much into consideration, because that's the way I see it. Like, you know what? And even in my performances, when we play out there, I do it sometimes. Todavía lo hago porque it's my guys that make me, and they make me proud. And I mean, it just feels awesome, man. I mean, estando ahí arriba con ellos, me siento bien seguro y me siento lo mejor. You know, y por eso ese cover, it does identify a lot. Y mucha gente me dice, why do you do that? Like, es que this is our time. I mean, that's the way I feel it.
Yeah.
And we're going the right direction. I mean, gracias a Diosito, we're booking it and we're being busy almost every weekend, you know, and mucha gente lo que no mira. Y como esta semana descansamos.
Yeah.
But then we play again on the 5th, on the 7th, and then we play again. I think we're up in the air todavía con the 13th. También, si Dios queremos tocar también 13th. And then the following week we play on the 20th. We play actually aquí en Brownsville con Conjunto Romo, aquí en el 281 Saloon.
Otra vez en el 281.
Yeah. Y luego el 27th, si todo sale bien, bueno, esa ya está confirmada. En West Laco tenemos el 27th y luego tenemos el 28th en Waco. You know, and so we're pretty booked, man. I mean, even they actually called us today to book us for a wedding in Bryan, Texas. Allá también va a ser en October. In October también. So and in between, I mean, we got some gigs también in between. So vamos para Baytown también muy pronto otra vez. We were just there, as you guys know. Vamos para Baytown otra vez. I think va a ser en July, pero no me acuerdo qué fecha todavía, pero es en July también. And besides that, también tengo, I mean, We go to Pasadena. También vamos para Pasadena también allí.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I mean, gracias a Dios, we've been blessed.
Pues es
We've
que
been
ustedes los
blessed.
buscan mucho.
And then you have your Conjunto Fest in July, right? You're still proceeding with that?
Yes, in July I'll be having a Tejano Conjunto Bash, actually. Va a ser el 22nd y el 23rd de July.
Sí.
And I'm having a lot of bands coming from out of town, and that's what really has me happy right now, because a lot of bands from out of town have been reaching out to me. And right now, I think I have about 15 bands confirmed already that they want to play over here. You know what I mean? Y eso es talento que anda allá afuera, but they want to come down to Brownsville to see what can be made over here. You mean? Y como le digo a ellos, you know what, man? Get a taste of the valley, man. I mean, so you guys never know. You guys never know. Somebody can hear you guys, or it's your for a quinceañera, for a wedding, or whatever. It's like I've always said, en este mundo hay para todos.
Oh, yeah.
Y a veces cuando te dices, ¿sabes qué? Que la envidia, que eso, que lo otro, la envidia existe bastante, pero you know what, man? It makes me happy. Makes me happy for what we're doing. You know what I mean? And we don't try to copy nobody else, because there's no need for us to copy anybody else.
Hey, Juan! Dice Laura que he's here, he's listening, but can't post. Hey, Juanito.
Oh, no, he's got problems.
Hey, you can always post on YouTube, man. Their Talk Show Central RTV style on YouTube.
Hey, Juan. He's a really good friend. He's from Florida.
And all of that. So no, es que mira, como tú te habías dicho, you don't play a lot in the valley, but you play outside of the valley a lot. And it's like, that is very unique, because most of the time you play around home, you know, that kind of deal. For most artists, I mean, I'm thinking that's the way it normally goes for most artists. Most bands, you know, pues they're from, you know, City X, y pues cada ratito están tocando ahí, pero ustedes son al revés. Ustedes are, you know, basically you're out there, you know. You deliver the music to the city, you know.
Yeah, pues es que nosotros, no es que nos gusta viajar, no es tanto eso, pero la realidad es que aquí en el valle está bien duro a pesar de todo.
Sí.
You know, I mean, we try our best, man. We've actually played here at kermeses, los bazaars, ¿verdad? Como dicen.
Yeah. Hey, Roy.
Events, public events así.
Sí.
Y así la gente me pregunta, where are you guys from? And I'm like, we're from Brownsville.
We're from New York
Really,
City.
we have never heard about you guys. I mean, I freak out because I'm like, really, you haven't heard about us?
Yeah.
And it's sometimes it's a little bit sad, pero también, I mean, es como una vez me platicó un amigo mío, me dijo, ¿sabes qué, Raymond? Es como un grupo más.
Sí.
Grupo más aquí no era fuerte cuando empezó.
No.
They had to go out there, man, to San Antonio and everything to make it out there. You know, y pues aquí ahorita lo que está conquistando bastante aquí en el valle es los norteños. Los norteños es lo que está conquistando bastante, man, las bandas.
Oye, bro, let me ask you this offline. Like, como dicen, New York, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. For the Tejano people, for the Tejano artists, what's their New York? ¿Qué es el New York para ellos? You know, is it San Antonio? Is it Houston? Is it Dallas? ¿Qué es el New York para ellos? You know, where you gotta go, and if you make it there, you're gonna make it anywhere. People
have told me in the industry, nosotros, es el San Antonio.
San Antonio, ¿verdad?
People have told me that. Yeah.
San Antonio is a Tejano New York.
Yes.
Órale.
Ahí en San Antonio todos dicen, pero so far nos ha ido bien donde que hemos ido. I mean, so I consider everything. Yeah. So, I mean, y lo que pasa es que muchos grupos van a lo mismo.
Sí.
Van a los mismos lugares. ¿Verdad? Como San Antonio. Todos quieren quedarse ahí. Todos quieren tocar en Houston. Todos quieren tocar the same places over and over. We're not like that. We take a risk sometimes. You know what? And we go to places where no band wants to go.
Ah, loco.
You know, yeah, because that's something that we want. We want people to see us and experience us. ¿Entiendes? Y cuando vamos para allá, hey man, sometimes we get surprises.
Yeah.
We pack up those places sometimes, like, wow, man, we didn't expect. Pero es que muchos grupos tienen miedo a ir a esas ciudades chiquitas.
Sí.
Like Baytown, you know, Conjunto band, and then now they want you back. You know, It's like, I've never heard of that. You know, but
Yeah. Cuando fuimos allí a Baytown, we didn't know what to expect. We were hyped up about it that we wanted to play so bad.
Yes.
Because I saw my guys, man. I mean, before we even played, I saw them. El ánimo estaba ahí al 100%. So we were like, you know what? We're going to do our best. No matter what, how many people are there, we're here to prove something. And cuando empezamos nosotros, había como unas 30 personas más o menos. By the time the night was over, I think we had over 200 people.
Wow.
You know, and for us, it was something big because nobody knew us over there.
Yes.
And then nobody knew our music, nobody knew nothing. ¿Quién era Ramón Lucio?
Exactly.
Nadie sabía nada de nosotros. So when we were there, we gave them a heck of a show that we made sure that we were going to come back. And that's what we did.
No, sí.
Wow.
Eso es lo bonito que vas y you don't know what to expect. And then, you know, when you give it your heart, you give it passion, you know, you give it that 100%, 200%, you know, behind it, man, people are going to be impressed and they're going to come back, you know, they're going to want you back in or te empiezan a buscar and that kind of deal. Pero I mean, I'm sure that right before they announce you, people were probably, you know, checking you out on Facebook or on YouTube or on Spotify or whatever, you know, and they get to listen a little bit. But it's not the same, you know, it's not the same hearing it on you know, on the media than seeing it live because como dices, you experience it and sí es verdad.
Even on CD. En CD nosotros no escuchamos nada comparado cuando estamos en vivo.
It don't sound the same on CD than in live. Like, you know what? I've heard this artist on my CD, and then when I went to see him live, oh my God, it sounds so different. Like, yeah.
Sí.
Yeah.
So far as we've been doing things that I guess no other bands have done it so far.
Right.
But we're trying to experience a lot of things right now. I mean, debajo del stage, les canto a la gente frente a Dios. We lower down the volume from our music and people start singing with us. We interact with the people 100% because we want the people to sing with us at the same time.
See, but
have a blast.
The true nature of an entertainer versus a star in a sense, because you know, you see a star, you want to see the star, pero cuando the star se baja the level of the people where the people are at, man, the people really get to love you, and you become the people's band, you know, in that sense. You become the people's band, and que no te conozcan, but then they get to know you, they get to love you, and they get to follow you, and they appreciate what you're doing, porque pues no te crees la gran cosa, you know, you come in.
Exactly.
Because there's artists, I don't know, I'm just saying it in general, not Tejano music, but in general, there's artists out there that, you know, que se creen, hey, don't touch me, you know, or, you know, oh, you're asking for my autograph, you know, hey, lávate las manos, or whatever, and, you know, you gotta be relatable, because without the fans, you're nothing, you know. Without the fans, no eres nada. I mean, you'd be a great performer, pero pues nadie te va a oír, pues ni pa' qué, you know.
That's one thing I've always said, and my guys, man, they know a lot también because they've been in business for, como Rigo, 30 years en la música. Joseph también muchos años que tuvo con Grupo Signo. You know, and he knows what it is. He's had a taste of that gold, ¿entiendes? Porque he was an award winner también cuando andaba con Signo y todo eso, so he knows what it is. He knows what to bring to the table. You know, y a veces, I'll be honest with you guys, a veces me caigo yo. No me caigo, que literally. Pero en el momento cuando no lo siento o ando agüitado, ellos me levantan. I mean, and that's how we have our respect towards each other, because, you know, por más jodido que esté la cosa o tengamos problemas, entonces jale, we all do our best to cheer up each other, man. Because it's like we say, we're actually band brothers, para decir. Because, I mean, aunque nomás estamos en los fines de semana juntos, pero en este ratito compartes bastante cales que en verdad, I mean, sometimes nosotros platicamos bastante y a veces we're just like singing away, man. We just sing or estamos pensando en cosas que vamos a hacer a la noche, cómo vamos a tocar y esto que el otro, y pues se siente bonito.
Hey, Roy, what's up?
Hey, Roy Arriaga.
There you go. You know,
hey, Carlos P. Garcia.
Es verdad, because, you know, it's the maturity of the musician, you know, it's the they're mature, you know. They know they've been around the block, como dicen, you know.
Yeah.
They've taken their hits, and you know they've been beat up a couple of times, and they know the ins and out of the business. Y pues, you know, that kind of deal. Que dice, hey Hilda, how's it going? Dice Roy.
Hey.
So
Rocha's out there too. Hello.
Nosotros entre todos tenemos bastante experiencia. You know, we combine our years together. You're talking about over 100 years of experience. You know, because pues también tengo I mean, tengo también a Daniel de Desma. He's from Brownsville. Yeah. He's our drummer. He's our drummer right now. Y he's helped me también. I've known that guy since I was 17 years old. Damn. So and before I used to play with him on the Guido and stuff like that. Now he's playing for me. I mean, so it's like, ¿cómo cambian las cosas? You know. Yeah, I mean, y luego tengo otro chavo que se llama Joe Gómez. Right. Joe Gómez también de Mercedes. He used to play with parece que Arturo Montes, no estoy equivocado. Arturo Montes, también otro músico también, otra leyenda. And como le digo, entre todos combined, I think we have over 100 years of experience, man.
See, because you started your band in 2017.
Yes.
And I mean, you're based out of Brownsville, but you don't play Brownsville much. You play outside of the valley, outside of the valley. Period. You know. Yeah. You play 2 hours or more away from the city.
Oh yeah. No. Y fíjate, 2017 fue cuando le cambié el nombre del grupo. Porque antes se llamaba en realidad Los Dominantes del Valle. Back then in 2000.
Wow.
You know, so 2017 I gave it up and I just changed the name of the band because pues ya muchos músicos habían también entrado y salido y todo y pues, cuando grabé con Gilberto Pérez en el estudio de él, pues él fue el que me dio la idea, él y Choren were the ones that gave me the idea, you know what, just put your name on it, it doesn't matter who comes, who goes, people will know it's you, and pues ever since, I mean, gracias a Dios, me ha trabajado y eso es una cosa que I take it in a way good because pues, I mean, pues ellos fueron los que me dieron la idea de eso.
Wow, sí. Hey, Laura, she's making dinner. Ahora, ¿qué estás haciendo? Ya los dio hambre. Hey, you got service 3 plates, girl.
Está cocinando un pollo.
Está cocinando un pollito, Roy. Sí. Roy, barbecue and cheese stuffed chicken breast and salad. And
cheese, me un pollo.
No te digo. No, pues está bueno. Pues, well, let me show you another picture. I think we've seen this one before, pero pues it's always a good one here.
Hey, Luz, okay. Now that's a cool picture.
That's a cool picture, huh?
Thank you. That was actually like the old me.
That was más pesado, right?
Yeah, I could say.
That's when he was more manly.
That's más.
Yeah.
I'm reading your bio. I don't know. I guess back in 2017, maybe your recording label was Rancho Alegre Records.
That's correct.
Yeah. They're out of Austin, Texas.
Yes. Yeah,
but you're not with them no more, ¿verdad?
No, pero yo como quiera todavía hablo con ellos y a veces encargo mercancía con ellos. I mean, because it's always best to have a good relationship.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter who you record with, nothing like that, because you never know. You never know. You might still work with them one of these days for any reason, or I mean, so. Pero ellos realmente lo que eran, ellos nomás eran. I was using their label. That's what I was using.
Right.
Their label, because I recorded in Mercedes, but I used their label to do that. Y pues de ahí pues tuve el honor de conocer mucha gente en Austin. Sí. In Austin, man, people I could say loved us, and I say loved us because we haven't gone to Austin recently. Pero mucha gente nos seguía allá en Austin.
Wow.
Lo que era Austin, Pflugerville, Round Rock, all that area, man, we had it. Like every time that we would play,
I live over here this back. Yolanda.
Oh yeah, you do.
There's always a saying, never burn bridges with nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
we'll do that.
saludos para nuestra
That's
raza de
right.
San Antonio, Austin,
Rigo,
Baytown, New Braunfels, y qué nuevo.
Granjeno,
what is Grand?
Granjeno, Texas.
Where's
Órale.
It's
that?
a small little town off of McAllen.
Oh,
Off
really?
McAllen?
Yeah, I for McAllen.
Órale,
Gracia?
está aquí en el Valle. I've never heard it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of
It's a
that little.
population, parece que Río me dijo que it's a population about maybe, I don't know, 500 people or maybe less. Small
Órale.
little town.
So it's a little town like Olmito then, or bigger than Olmito.
Yeah. A small little town.
I've never heard
We were
of it.
there. We were actually there. Rio had a gig there, and him and Joseph played there, and me invitaron para allá, and I had a lot of fun. Un
Órale.
lugar que se llama Cabreras. Saludos a todos ahí en Granjeno.
Cabreras.
Se portaron muy bien. I met the mayor. The mayor, she's a pretty cool lady, and we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Saludos, Yolanda.
Yolandita.
From Michigan.
No, sí. Wow, man, that's pretty cool.
Do you ever go like to Roma or El Salvador or out there and play?
No, we haven't done it yet. They were gonna take us actually last year to Laredo, but no se hizo nada. I mean, so a lot of people have been requesting us to go over there también, pero no se nos ha hecho.
Ahí en San
And
Bernardo.
even inclusive, there was a lady that reached out to me about a couple of weeks ago, and she noticed that a lot of people have been requesting me to go. Well, not for me, but for my guys and me to go back to Austin to go
Órale.
perform.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what, I'm gonna bring you guys back again because people have been requesting you constantly, man. Y es como le dije, es que ahí we used to play at least 3 times out of a month there.
Wow.
You know, yes. So,
So you're becoming a
man,
house band.
yeah.
Wow.
So la gente nos apreciaba y todo y era
Yeah.
gente también. Hemos ido también a ¿dónde hemos ido? A Temple.
Oh, it's right down the
Texas,
street. I
también
live
we've been
like 20 minutes from there. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been to Temple también. Hemos estado
Wow.
Uvalde. En Uvalde
That's
también
over
hemos
there.
estado.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pearsall City también, en Pearsall, Texas
And
también.
San Antonio.
Hemos estado allá.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, hemos estado en Freeport.
So when you came for
Freeport
Temple,
también.
you probably played under Vasquez production then, bro.
That's right. I
Yeah.
sure did.
Yeah.
In the Longhorn.
Huh? I
No,
call
the
him
Longhorn.
Leo. He's
Okay.
He lives in Belton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called the Longhorn when tocamos
Oh,
ahí
that was
en
in Temple.
Temple.
It's a long part. No more place like American Legion or
Es que tenemos que hacer raise some funds para el internet.
yeah.
No,
No,
sí,
I actually
Jesus,
went to a neighbor,
Alex.
and you know what I asked for today instead of internet? I actually said, you know what? Since I live by myself, there's no need for me to have my light on, so I'm just going to throw my cord over there and plug it up to you.
Estás en core. Hilda.
Sí, nada.
No es todo.
I
También
agree,
tiene
Joe.
tiene una manguera y con eso se baña.
No, I told her to put the manguera in my washer so I can wash clothes. I live by myself. I have all these expenses, God.
Sí. No, y también quiero mandar saludos también a todos sus amigos de San Antonio, porque we've been going, ya hemos tocado más seguido en San Antonio también nosotros, ¿verdad? We haven't played at the festivals, pero we played already en los clubs allí, y nos ha ido muy bien como quieran. We were just there actually this past weekend on Friday, estábamos ahí con Bossmans, the Capital City of Conjunto. Ahí estuvimos con ellos. Y luego tocamos en New Braunfels también el Saturday at a club también, pero it became a birthday party, so we had a good crowd, man. Had a good crowd, and se llamaba the Texas Bar, allí en New Braunfels también, so nos fue muy bien, gracias a Dios, and I think we're going back. If I'm not mistaken, we might go back, pero it's up in the air. But more than sure, I think we're going to go back like in November or October, actually, because van a hacer el Día de los Muertos Festival que van a hacer allá.
Sí. Órale.
So,
Dice George, my wife says hi to everybody. Somehow Norma can't see our comments, guys, so mándale saludos a la señorita Norma. And we,
saludos para Norma.
Y saludos para Norma. Y gracias a Norma que le dijo a George que sí la puede llevar al prom. So George is lucky guy. He's going to take Norma to the prom.
Hey, Norma.
Awesome.
No, pues sí está bueno. Everybody's She can't see any posts. No sé por qué no nos puede ver, George. You know, we're live. ¿Qué dice? Albert, maybe I'm moving too much. Okay, he says, no, it's not you. Sorry, Yolanda. She only sees her own posts. Orale. Wow. I was wondering. It's a tell Norma hi from me, George. So everybody says hi, Norma. I love you.
Yeah. Hi.
No, pues sí, a veces pasan los internets or, you know, they're weird or sometimes you can't see stuff. You
Yeah.
know, if you're having problems, go to our YouTube page. It's under Talk Show Central RTV Style. Here it is. Hit that on YouTube. Give us the subscribe and subscribe to that. That's what you do with YouTube. It doesn't have a lot of people because we don't use it that much, but we always have it live just for backup. You know, pero she's confused, Roy. Why is she confused?
Who's confused?
Yo no sé, te van a pegar por ese comment, Georgie.
Who's confused? Oh.
Dice que Norma's confused.
Oh, okay.
But I guess she's confused because she can't see the comments. No nomás los de ella, mira. Oh, you know what? Maybe hit the word, maybe she's on the, porque a veces tiene 3 little sections. Tiene uno que dice live, y uno que dice chat, y uno que dice, quién sabe qué. There's 3 little sections. Maybe she's got one deal where only her comments show. Que dice my response, maybe she's got that one on. So, yeah, a mí me pasó eso. So, yeah, no, sí. Y so, got anything like for graduations coming up? Are you performing any special parties for graduation or stuff like that?
No, not at the moment.
Do they ever ask you for stuff like that, or?
They ask us, pero it depends como era que tuvimos allá en New Braunfels. Me dice un guy, ¿cuánto le cobraría por tocar un birthday party en una casa? And I'm like, oh,
dude.
Para ir todos allá son como 5 horas de camino.
Bueno, pues depende cuánta gente va a estar allí. I mean, nunca sabes. Over there in New Braunfels, mejor es un rancho o algo, and it's like, se pone bueno.
Hey, but that's a 5-hour drive. Then you got to get they got to sponsor you or give you a motel.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. That's usually what I do when tocamos en los clubs.
Mira, the New Braunfels. Mira, saludos desde New Braunfels.
Sí,
you all were amazing. They must come back again. Texas Bar.
He was there. He was there.
You all
was
there. Valley. We're from the valley, girl. Chesenia. Yo voy a estar driving por allí. Buy me lunch. I'll stop and have lunch for you.
Sí, no, le doy muchas gracias a ella porque ella, she did an amazing job. I mean, as being a spectator, she did awesome.
Wow.
And she got pictures of us, she got videos and stuff like that. So, I mean,
that's good.
It's so great having people.
Yeah.
Y más se siente muy bonito cuando la gente ya te comienza a request para Facebook y todo eso, porque that's how you interact with people sometimes.
That's networking, yeah.
Yeah.
And they recommend you to other people.
Yeah. Y se portó muy bien con nosotros y she I gave her a shirt. Actually, I gave her a shirt with our autographs on it.
Oh wow!
And even the people, the owners, stay with a T-shirt with the autographs and also también.
Wow.
So they were all happy. We try to do a lot of things to make it work. You know what I mean? For us también, because you never know. You never know.
If you're nice, people are going to be nice to you. It all starts with a smile. It all starts with a smile.
Yes, más. Cuando tocamos el Saturday, they even want me. They want us to go back in June.
Wow.
They want us to go back in June. When we played in San Antonio, Bossman's, he's like, I would like to have you guys back again in July también.
Órale.
So it's like we're leaving something behind. I mean, regardless, we're gonna perform. We're gonna go do it, and that's what we're gonna go do. I mean, y eso es una cosa que I guess I can say. El nombre está bien fuerte.
Sí.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is that you're creating your brand. This is sorry, don't write good in Spanish. Saludos desde New Braunfels.
Oh no, go ahead and write it in English. Don't make the mistake I did. I wrote somebody in Spanish one day.
This is English, Spanish.
All crazy. And they wrote me back in English.
Whatever,
Sí. No, y fíjate que el nombre ese dominante, it's a strong word, man. It's a strong word, and if you know how to use it in a I guess in a whole phrase, es para dominar a la gente,
Sí,
al
sí.
estilo
Yes,
tuyo.
to dominate.
Al estilo tuyo.
Dominate.
You know what I
I
mean?
can't say it in Spanish.
Dominar.
Dominante.
I
Yeah.
can't say it.
Sí.
Okay.
Dominante.
Do.
Oh,
Ahí está, there you go.
Dominante.
Yeah.
I was looking for it today when I went on YouTube to come back and post it, your song. And I was trying to spell it out, like, oh, I was getting irritated.
No,
Let me get him out. Put over here and spell it out. Yeah.
Sí, pero yeah, that's something that we do carry personal for us because, I mean, no hay un músico que sea perfecto. Ni uno.
Oh,
no, claro.
Because even the biggest artists mess up also.
And then not everybody's going to like everybody's music, you know.
no.
They could be the best, you know. I mean, that's for anything here. So that could happen. But yeah, let me show you guys something here. Mira. Little bit of that.
Those are cool pictures of
Right?
Lucio.
It's just a
Yeah.
taste.
Those are neat. Yeah.
Those are cool, man.
And those stay on YouTube.
And I want to send a big shout out to everybody that's actually on your.
Go ahead.
I mean, on your stream right now, para Sharky, para Laura. I don't think you guys can see me right now, pero como que I'm going through all the comments here, and I really appreciate them all. I mean, it's amazing when people respond to you guys and everything. Norma Salazar, Laura Sainz. You mean,
Laura Sainz is your George. George is like.
Y es bien buena gente Laura también. Es a good promoter también para Albert Martínez. Martínez para Saúl. Yeah, para Saúl Rocha.
Esta fan, no sé cómo se llama esta señora, es de aquí. Hilda!
I got my guys también para Rigo. Todos ellos. La señora Yolanda González también.
Oh, Yolanda, yeah, from Michigan.
González.
Yeah.
Roy.
George Salazar. And I know.
Y este niño también, que también se metió al show, este niño.
Un familiar de ella, es más, I think it's his birthday today. Para Carlos.
Carlos P. Garcia.
¿Carlos tiene birthday ahora?
No. Carlos from Michigan.
Carlos Aldaco.
Yes, it's his birthday today.
It's their dad's birthday. JR.
Music.
It's the dad's birthday. El señor Aldaco.
Yeah. Pues felicidades, happy birthday y que la pase bonito, señor. Wow, man, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's la señora's husband's birthday.
See, here we go. Yeah.
There you go, Junior.
Carlos. Es Carlito, sí. Pues happy birthday to you. Estas son las mañanitas. Que la pases muy bien y te eches un traguito.
Yeah, that's the Midwest.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a singer.
Es más, pretty soon I'm gonna have him down here over here también con otros en el Tejano Conjunto Bash.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're coming, right?
Yeah, they're coming down.
They're coming, yeah.
From Michigan.
We need to do a show on that day.
Well, they're such wonderful
you're
people.
Back.
Yeah.
Good. ¿Qué dice? Yeah, Junior's birthday. Pues órale. Ay, que pasen el pastel.
There you go, Yolanda. Thank you.
Yo quiero pastel.
The Midwest All-Stars.
That's right. They're coming down, como les digo. And I'm excited about having them over here. I mean, I talked to them also, and man, they're excited about coming. And also, pues qué padre, you know, I mean, desde Michigan.
Yeah.
Para venir para acá, para el Valle, qué padre.
Sí, sí.
Well, they're actually from, I think, Brownsville or somewhere around the area.
Yes, they are, but they've been over there for the longest time, living over there.
Yeah. Pues ya, el papá era de acá or something like that.
And then they have the grandpa sings too, Juve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. They got like 4 generations of history of family.
Yeah, I
singing.
think
Ándale.
Carlos was telling me one time, we were talking, Carlos, you need to call me back, man. Or I need to
The
call
first
you.
minute.
That his little boy's playing the drums. I think he was
Yeah.
saying something. His little boy's playing the drums, and it's like, man, y está chiquito el chavito.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
like they told me, it's like 4 generations now. It's probably going on 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y qué bonito, I mean, the
Yeah.
craft keeps going, but ya nacen con, los kids ya nacen con eso, it's like, they get up, I mean, they start growing up and they start hitting, que los drumsticks or estás pounding, o sea, empiezan con el rhythm y luego de ahí, pues depende ya either they sing or they catch an instrument y pues se van, because it's in their blood, I mean, pues, especially if both parents are musicians, or a singer or whatever, so that's even better. Yeah, the hometown is San Bene. Órale, San Benito. See, that's
It's
right.
pretty awesome, man. That's great.
She said San Benito. Yeah, their dad is awesome, and his son Daniel is an amazing producer. Órale.
Well, Daniel is the uncle.
El tío.
Yeah.
El tío. Órale. No,
Yeah.
está bien. Pues cool, man. So, Ramon, ¿qué más me quieres decir? What else is up with you, man? What else is going on with you?
I can say a lot of things. Yo ahorita no voy a acabar.
Are you going to the awards, to the All-Star Awards? I
think we're gonna be performing in some awards here in the Valley pretty soon. I think it's actually June the 25th.
Really?
It's gonna be at La Lomita, at La Lomita Dance Hall. Allá en McAllen.
Okay.
Ahí es donde va a ser. So we'll be performing there.
Yeah,
so
I
we're
knew
looking
about
forward.
some awards. I just didn't know where.
I know we submitted our things that they wanted us to submit for accordion player of the year, bass player, drummer. I mean, we
is
submitted
that for
our
the
stuff.
Guadalupe Awards?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, it is, right? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to be in Rio Grande Valley. No.
Por eso, pero va a ser en McAllen.
See, it's great. Rio Grande Valley and McAllen are pretty close together. I mean, they're about maybe what would say maybe 30 minutes apart.
I haven't been up there in years, like years.
But I guess what he's trying to say is that like the Rio Grande Valley. I mean, pues todo el valle. That's what it is because that's what it's considered to be.
Yeah.
They said their dad is awesome and his son Daniel. Ya lo puse. No, es que mira, se llama the Rio Grande Valley. It's the area, but then there's El Rio, and there's ¿cómo se llama?
Rio Grande City.
Rio Grande City.
Well,
Rio Grande.
Well, my parents were born like in Los Ébanos, in La Grulla, and then I just have family, and then Stark County, and then different counties. Hidalgo County. So I just get confused. Yeah.
Yeah. See.
But,
I barely know where I am at.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty good day for you, I see.
We got abandoned on this side of the states, and everybody stayed over there. So I don't know.
Hey, as Roy knows.
But yeah,
Norma now Norma's taking up. Look at that. She's saying hi to everybody.
She probably unblocked everybody. That's what it was. She probably had everybody blocked.
Look at all the comments coming in.
Right?
It's all over Norma. No, es que she probably had, como dijo, ¿quién dijo? And that happens, man. In case that ever happens, this is what you do. I mean, what do you do? This one. Okay, so Facebook lets you interact in the internet with each other. No, that's not the comment. ¿Cuál es el comment que dijo ella? Man, I don't know. Laura said something, where you just hit it left or hit it right or something like that. Basically what I had said, but she wrote it down. I don't know where she put it. Pero no sé verdad. A veces that happens and you can't.
I don't know.
No. And sometimes you're watching a live and then you want to make a comment y le picas to make a comment y se va el video. And so now you're stuck making a comment and, boom, by the time you post it, maybe the video's off and So, ni modo. Sí, ¿qué dice? Rio Grande Valley consists of Hidalgo, Cameron, Willacy, East, a little bit of Star. No, Star también.
Star
There's four
County.
Yeah.
counties. There's 4 counties. Star County también. Sí. El Roy, ¿qué dice? Ray, I'm back. Roy wasn't around, se había ido Roy. Hey, man, you gotta pay. Hey, Roy, como que you're back. You gotta pay an entry fee, bro.
I didn't even see
you gotta pay a re-entry fee of $49.95.
Ramon, are you coming up with any new music soon? Are you coming up with any new music or not?
Yeah, pretty soon. Right now, we're actually recording under the label de Chris Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Chris Rodriguez, el de Tejano Powerhouse Records out of Donna, Texas.
Yeah.
So, we're looking into hopefully, or before the end of the year, if everything goes well, we should be finishing our CD. You know, and once we're done, we're gonna try our best to go back into the studio ASAP and record another one. You know, that's the plan. That's my plan to do. I mean, if I can tell the guys, you know what, man, let's finish it out by the summer. We'll do it and start booking it again. I mean, before the end of the year, and start doing another CD.
Yeah. We had him on for a really fast thing yesterday, and he said, "Oh, Ramon's under me." Yeah.
No, Chris is a good guy. Yeah. And he gives us good pointers, como que a veces también. I mean, más que sometimes como quiera, pues he does his part as a producer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
¿Verdad?
No, he's really nice.
Yeah. Y le agradezco todo, como quiera, todo el apoyo también que nos ha dado. Y pues nosotros como que vamos a seguir adelante, you know, I mean, because we got our thing. I mean, and that's the thing. I have no promoter, so that's to start off. We're doing everything by myself. Actually, I'm the one looking for the gigs. I'm the one doing which is my own booking, my own. I got no sponsors. I do everything actually by myself as much as I can. You know, and it's hard. It's hard sometimes, but pues nos gusta, y a veces sometimes I'm even on the phone till 12 o'clock at midnight or whatever, waiting for the club owner or whatever to get there to the club, you know, to talk to him, because if I don't get that opportunity, I don't know when I'm going to talk to the guy again or the lady, you know. So aquí estoy hasta medianoche a veces despierto.
Yeah, because they're off like at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Exactly. You know, and I gotta work the following day, but you know what, man? Todo esto viene con lo que viene por la pasión, en verdad, que tengo.
No, but see, Laura, you are working hard. That's passion, and that's what you need to succeed in the music industry. That's true. You know, just because you play a guitar and you sing a song doesn't mean people are going to want to hear you, or you're going to get booked. You know, I mean, you'll get a bunch of free stuff. You know, where you go through. Hey, let me play here. Pues they're going to let you play, pero pues ya que te estén pagando para que cantes, you know, it's like that's a special talent. I mean, because first you got to book it. First you got to convince them that you're good. If they haven't heard you, como ustedes que van a lugares que ni los conocen, you know, it's like, well, maybe now, but I'm sure in the beginning it's like, you know, then you go to some city, you don't know who's going to show up, you know. No le pasaba como el papá de Salina que fue, queremos bailar, y los chavos tocando, you know, tocando American music, you know. It's like, you know, that kind of deal. Pero you know, but that's why the greats went through all of that, to teach you guys, you know, what to expect and what to change, and you know, your ideas. Es como todo, es como en art, you know. I had an art show a while back, y esta chava is in Mexico City, and she was talking about, you paint, you do your art, you create, pero lo pintas porque es tu style, pero también you gotta be mindful of the business end of it. So you got to do sometimes you got to do some stuff that'll generate money so that you're able to do the kind of art that you really love to do. And then I'm sure in the same case with you guys, sometimes you got to generate money to sing and produce and to make the songs that you really want to do, because you may love a song that no one's going to love, but if te gusta a ti, you're going to write it because it comes from your heart, and you know, who knows when it will become number one or whatever, but meanwhile it takes all these gigs and maybe singing other songs that'll help you to get that song to number one, porque, you know, I mean, you gotta build it up, you know.
And it really happens. I mean, con la que menos piensas que va a pegar, es la que todo el tiempo pega.
Yeah.
That's how a singer should present their songs. Yeah, that's true. Y George sabe. I mean, George is a singer. I mean, it's like, and it's probably harder, man, for a solo singer to perform, porque I mean, you have a band and you have a band that backs you up 100% of the time. You know, sometimes solo singers don't have bands that they might get musician here, musician there. Or I don't know cómo le harán, pero cuando tienes una band que nomás es el phone call, órale, dude, so we got a gig in, wherever, San Antonio, we got a gig in Corpus, we got a gig in Laredo, we got a gig next door, aquí in Harlingen, San Benito, whatever, pues, órale, vamos a darle gas, boom, unless they're busy doing something else, pero más o menos ya saben ellos la onda,
Yeah.
Because you're pretty much perform at least 4 times a month, no?
At least.
Wow.
At least.
No, eso está bien. That is very cool. Dice, George is a wonderful singer and case in point. Sí, yeah. Definitely, man. George is awesome. Pero that's what I'm saying, I don't know. Man, that's a good question for George. I think George has a band, no estoy muy seguro. Pero, when you're considered a solo artist, I don't know if si no tienen un band, I don't know cómo le hacen, he constantly, or maybe he already has people on a regular schedule. Es como, pues, es como recently, ¿cómo se llama esta chavita? Well, no chavita, I mean, I don't mean to send it like that, pero Annie Bustamante recently just created her new band or her band, and now she's got a band, and
Se llama Andy Bustamante.
Andy Bustamante, she created a band, and it's like, now it's como Salina Los Dinos, that kind of deal, or in your case, it's artists and the band, so it's like, you got a group that's backing you up in a sense. You're always there, and you're backing each other up.
It's happened to us before. No se crean, pues como le digo, tengo a Rigo en el accordion y tengo a Joseph Scott en el bass. And we've been to places already, ya. Hemos tocado nosotros 3. Como cuando fuimos a Fanfare y todo eso que tuvimos allá.
Sí.
I had Valerio Longoria on drums, and I had Stevie Ray's Badges on bajo.
Sí.
And to have those guys, man, that weekend, it was an honor having them, because son puros músicos pesados en esa manera they know the style of what they have to do, man. Y por nunca haber tocado con nosotros, we played about maybe 6 to 7 times on Saturday and Sunday. That en esos 2 días, that's what we did.
Wow. Allí where one a guy from another band converted to become your part of your group, no? Was it there or was it somewhere else?
No, bueno, the one you're talking about is Rigo.
Ándale.
Rigo is my accordion player now.
Ándale, que estaba él con otra band, ¿verdad?
Bueno, era su band. No, it was his band.
Ándale.
It was his band que he had for a long time. And I mean, y pues es más, el que es responsable de todo esto por lo que Rigo hizo, fue Joseph Scott.
Órale.
Cuando fuimos a San Antonio el año pasado, tuvimos allá unas últimas tocadas que tuvimos.
Sí, sí.
And you guys already heard the story, but maybe some of the guys that are right now haven't heard the story about Rigo.
Yeah.
And Rigo used to have his band, for a long time, almost, I guess, I can say 30 years, I guess, or maybe a little bit less.
Wow.
Pero lo invité a tocar a San Antonio con nosotros. But before that, I already had a toy drive. I had a toy drive here in Bronzeville. We used to message back each other así through comments and stuff like that and posting on Facebook. Y hasta por fin les eché el invite para acá, para que vinieran con nosotros para acá, para Bronzeville, para el toy drive que yo tenía last year, que tuve. People, they played and everything, and I mean, that was the first band to play, and I mean, they did pretty good cuando los miramos, and I was impressed. I was impressed and everything, and I was like, wow, man. Y cuando él acabó, me dijo, Raymond, si acaso alguno de estos you need an accordion player. I mean, I'm here. I mean, if you ever need some help. So, pues parecía cosa de heredad, because I took it up on his offer. We had a gig in San Antonio that weekend. Y pues the guy that used to play with me, me quedó, pues para decir, me dejó
Te quedó
en
mal.
la, me dejó solo de cuenta y era como I think it was a Wednesday. We were supposed to play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Órale.
So from one day to another, me quedé arriba esa noche and pues he thought about it and everything and pues se animó como quiera y pues haz de cuenta que lo echamos a la cuna de los lobos a él porque y no, nothing of our songs ni nada and pues él como que él se animó y eso es lo que me gustó bastante de él, I mean, que estuvo el corazón de hacerlo, porque cualquiera otro también quizás fuera dicho, ¿sabes qué? No quiero, como dicen, no quiero boleta,
Yeah.
¿entiendes? Y él como que se echó el compromiso conmigo y pues tocamos en la primera noche, I mean, I mean, pues cuando no te conoces, pues it's a little bit rusty and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Ya la segunda noche, pues ahora sí, vámonos,
Y dale ganas.
mucho mejor y pues fue bien padre. And then we ended up in Corpus. We ended up in Corpus, pero before that, I think it was Saturday night.
Ujú.
Joseph had a long talk with Rigo.
Órale. El recruiter.
So, they had a long talk and everything, and Joseph had told me a little bit about it, pero I can't say I wasn't convinced, but I didn't want to get my hopes so high,
Sí, sí,
you
sí.
know, because you don't know what is going to happen.
Sí.
So llegamos acá al valle y todo eso, y we liked the way he performed and everything. And then a couple of days, I called him. I think it was on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Lo dejé por La Paz un ratito. Dije, let me see what I can work with. Me maybe
Sí, sí, sí.
might que sí, maybe no. Y pues le hablé y le dije, hey, Rigo, pues I know you had your band. I mean, for a while and everything, pero if you're not playing, perhaps would you like to come aboard or maybe even help us?
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, you know what? I was waiting for your phone call.
Eso.
And I was like, what? I said, yeah. From this day forward, I'll be honored to play with you guys. And from this day forward, there's no more Contrabando because he used to have the band Rigo Rodriguez y Contrabando.
Órale.
So from that day, él dejó a Contrabando.
Órale.
You know, and to me, that's something special that I will always carry with me, man. No matter
Sí,
what.
sí.
Si algún día se llega a salir del grupo, lo que sea, o Dios no quiera que se me enferme, es algo que yo todo el tiempo voy a cargar conmigo.
Yeah.
You know, and the same thing goes for Joseph, man. Joseph también. Joseph apenas completó el año también conmigo, apenas barely been a year. Es más, May 7th was his first performance with me last year for Joseph.
Órale. Órale.
I was looking for a bass player, and somebody had told me, you know what, call Joseph Scott, and ¿verdad? Pues a ver si no conoces a alguien o lo que sea, y pues se me hizo fácil. I mean, le puse, hey brother, do you know by any chance have any bass players? And he's like,
Pues yo, bro.
y pues yo me quedé like, ok, vamos a ver qué onda. Y luego, no sé cómo estuvo que hablamos, me dice, pues, how come you're looking way ahead of me? Like, I'm here for you. I'm like, really? y yo, pues a mí fue algo también muy grande, because pues él tocó con Signo, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
a big band, man.
Wow, yeah.
He
Está
was
pesado,
the
chavo.
original player of Signo.
Wow.
So, to me, it's a gift.
Órale.
It's a gift, me having both of those guys with me,
Sí,
because
pues.
both of them had their own stories to tell. Y por
Yeah.
eso les digo, en verdad, I mean, algún día ustedes quieren platicar con ellos o saber más de ellos, I would love for you guys to have them on your show, man,
Oh, man, yeah,
because they
definitely.
have a lot
Yeah.
of things to talk about regarding that. I mean, because eso es lo que a mí me gusta hacer, como cuando estamos tocando en vivo, todo el tiempo los presento. At every gig that we play, I
Yeah.
always present them, even in the middle, when we end. Why? Because they are important elements to me, no
Yeah.
matter what, if
Man,
it's good or bad. Si estamos de malas, estamos de buenas, I don't care, but I
todos
want
están
people
de
to
malas.
recognize them
Todos
because
están de
they
buenas.
are my backbones. They are the ones
Sí.
that make me. They are the ones that I'm here for, man. Esa
Yeah,
manera que they're the ones. Que si no fuera por ellos,
yeah, man.
yo no estuviera aquí.
That's true.
So, todo mi
Yeah.
corazón está en ellos en esa manera.
No, pues
Yeah.
sí. Dice
Oh,
Laura here, people are drawn to listen to music by musicians who put their heart and passion into their music and promotion.
yeah, true.
Es verdad, sí, es true. That's true. Laura's right. Yes, so right. Y dice George, que dice George acá. Yes, that's how a singer should present their songs. Sí, es verdad.
Yeah.
Nada de comment makes sense, porque yo creo que le había puesto primero el de George. Pero sí es verdad. Es que es pura pasión, bro. Es pura pasión. Por eso, that's how it is, and that's how it should be, porque que dice, thank you, Roman, for letting my nephew play. I'm boss, man.
You're welcome, Papa.
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse. I love that way to show your love and support for your team. Yes, because it's a team effort. It's a team effort.
It's teamwork,
That's a great leader. Es verdad. See, because a leader either pulls or gets dragged. Dragged where the workers are pushing him or carrying him. That type of deal, and the workers are doing all the work, and he's not doing anything, or a leader gets in there and does the work as well, and motivates and lifts his members up y todo, porque pues es verdad. I mean, no, I think in the long run ganas más. Y ganan todos, and everybody, instead of making it a chore, it's a joy to sing together. And that creates the environment of the band. That creates the unity. That creates the love. That creates the passion. O sea, and creates future songs. Porque you get to the point where you love working together. You love playing together. You love making music together. Y
Y es una cosa que, yo voy a ser honesto con ustedes. I know I'm live and streaming live and everything, and no me da pena decirlo. But honestly, I tell my guys I love them. I love them because that's the passion that I have for them. ¿Entiendes? Y pues son lo máximo para mí. I mean, y ellos when I'm down, ellos me levantan. Y cuando they're down, I try my best to pick them up as much as I can. To make them feel wanted, make them feel comfortable that, you know what, man, you have nothing to worry about. We're here to stick it out, good or bad. We're going to stick it out and we're going to move together.
Sí, dice Laura, that creates loyalty as well. Y sí es verdad, because cuando a mejor te aburres porque estás en esa band, y it's you don't have that lovey feeling anymore, y pues you go astray.
Yeah.
But see, but I mean, hey, in case in point, one of your artists just didn't feel the love anymore, y mejor se vino con ustedes.
Yep.
And it's true, and sometimes the dynamic of the band itself brings other musicians to it, porque, hey, mira, en esa band andan a todo dar, they're always, they're having a good time, they're playing a lot of gigs, they're having fun together, man, y acá nosotros acá, no ve que la tuya no, que andan, they're with each other's, trying to get each other's girlfriends or stealing each other's money or whatever the case may be, whatever the drama may be with that other band, and people feel, gee, wow, man, I wish it was like that band.
Es como ahora que fuimos allá para Baytown, cuando fuimos a Baytown a tocar allá, we needed a bajo player and we needed a bajo player and a drummer that weekend.
Sí.
So I reached out to some of my friends que es de Conjunto Sensible out of Houston.
Sí.
Y pues él se llama José Quesada y Henry Ayala. Yeah. And I reached out to him and like, you know what, man, I need a favor, man. Y pues él de volada, he's like, you know what, if we're not busy, yes, let's do it, let's go for it. Yeah. So we met up over there in Baytown, y pues nunca nos habíamos conocido tampoco nosotros. Yo ni José, only through Facebook.
Sí.
And that night, man, they saw it in us. The love that we have for each other, that it just made everybody closer. Even they were comfortable. They were comfortable, man. Es más, on the last song that we played, Jose actually sang that song. Wow. And he belongs to Conjunto Sensible, but you know what? We gave him a chance to play and sing a song. The guy broke down.
Wow.
Why? Because he felt it.
Yeah.
And that, I think that gave him a lot of chills, the way we present ourselves as musicians, as who we are.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that says a lot. I mean, y de ahí para acá, I mean, every posting that we share or whatever, they give it a heart. Nosotros también, we give it a heart, we give it a thumbs up and stuff like that. And you know what? Thank you, Rigo. I love you guys. and that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
You know what I
of
mean?
course.
Deja la envidia a un lado. No vas a
No,
ganar nada,
Oh, there should
honestamente.
be no
no.
jealousy at all.
And that's it.
That's the thing about the industry. There's too much jealousy, and that's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you
what I
know
was
what I'm
gonna
saying.
say. As you know, I'm new to this. I'm new to this because I'm basically talk showing and doing talk shows, and now we've brought in the music part, and that's one thing that I've noticed that
Yeah.
there should be competition, but good, healthy, wholesome competition. But hay competition como
Yeah.
que there, I see a lot of como que backstabbing y que
Yeah.
envidias and that kind of deal, and para todos hay. I mean, solamente in the state of Texas, we're the biggest state, everybody's a potential singer. No, es como que se están peleando por unos 10 listeners when they should be saying, you know what, there's more than 10 listeners, there's hundreds, there's thousands, there's millions of people, there's people around the world that you guys haven't even touched yet. And that's one of my goals, to bring the Tejano music into the international flavor. And that's one of the reasons I decided to make more shows like this, because I want somebody from out there, especially Latino radio TV, to really say, okay, I'm going to take a chance with you, Ray, on your show, and bring all these artists in, because we want to hear them. Because there's people. I mean, we have Army people all over the world. You know that. As Latinos, we have Army people all over the world. What do they listen to? They listen to everything, but they also listen to Tejano music, and they miss it. And you've been on trips where, man, you miss home. And what makes you happy? What makes you a little bit more comfortable? Music.
Yeah.
It always goes back to music, man. And it's like, es verdad.
No, and seriously, man, music is our therapy a nosotros, because when we're up there, man, we love performing. We get down big time, and God Almighty, man, we don't want to get off the stage. We don't.
Yeah.
We want to continue performing for the people. We want to continue making them want us more and more and more. And well, so far it's been working. I mean, what we've been doing, we've been going good, man. We've been doing it strong. There's even, I'm not gonna go too far. There's even been musicians out there that have even texted me and called me, hey bro, if you ever guys need a drummer, if you guys ever need a bajo player, we're here to help you out, dude.
Wow.
I mean, it makes me feel happy, because I know we're doing something right.
Sí.
Y se siente bonito cuando tienes así que la gente te está respaldando, los músicos.
Sí.
En verdad quieren hacer tus amistades,
they want to
quieren
be
hacer tus amigos.
part of it. They want to be part of it.
Yeah.
Dice aquí Laura, there are certain musicians and bands that I know who are so incredibly supportive of other artists. That makes me love them so much more. That makes me loyal to them. Hilda knows who. Dice, great point. Dice,
there is. There's artists that I know that are, and I promote some of these.
So, Roman, that's
and,
wonderful.
I share their stuff, and then they share that stuff. They share other artists' stuff. And that's awesome when they share other artists' stuff, and that's what makes it more like beautiful, more awesome. When I see an artist share another artist's post, and there's many of those.
And my guys are awesome, man. I mean, if you ever get to meet my guys, you're gonna see the love that they have, the passion that they have for it, and son bien linda gente, man. Bien linda gente. Los chavos que yo tengo.
Sí.
Yeah. Well, it'd be nice to have
it's hard cuando no tienes gente así, que son la en contra, está bien duro para trabajar. Pero con ellos, I mean, it's like when Rigo came into the band.
Yeah.
And it's true. Right now, it's a hit and miss right now for us.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're going to expect. All this year, he's been saying it. It's a hit and miss. But it's true. Because we don't know what we're going to expect.
Right.
Pero como dice él, I'm going to stay with you, if God willing, to the end. I think, man, that says a lot from him.
Yeah.
And también from Joseph, because ahí ya no hay músicos así ya.
No.
Muchos músicos dicen, hey, ¿cuánto voy a ganar? That's the first thing they tell you now.
Yeah.
How much am I going to make?
Yeah.
And that's one thing I say. If you're in here for the money,
you're in the wrong,
the wrong business for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know a couple artists, and then because I personally know, they're out there just to have people recognize them, listen to the music, and just hear what they have. They don't
Yeah.
matter about what they get paid.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
es como nosotros. I mean, we know that this year it is a hit and miss.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, we're trying to adapt to Rigo, and Rigo are trying to adapt to us,
Yeah.
which is me and Joseph, because me and Joseph, como digo, Joseph ya va conmigo para el año. Bueno, es más, esta semana, bueno, mi birthday, ya tiene un año conmigo ya, para
Wow.
decir, you know, and we've had some ups and downs, but you know what? Todavía estamos.
Sí, es lo
Yeah.
¿Verdad?
bonito.
Está Rigo también con nosotros y todavía estamos en. We're making it better for us to enjoy it now more.
Sí.
Yeah, that's
Because
what
at least I know I got 3 guys, I mean, 2 guys that are backing me up 100%. I mean, and now, I mean, ahorita también, pues, gracias a Dios, también tengo al Borrado en los drums.
Yeah.
Él también es otro, I mean, él es de aquí de Brownsville.
Órale.
Pero él también me da muchos consejos.
Sí.
Because he's been in business también for over 30
Sí.
years, as they say.
Puro veterans en tu band.
¿Entiendes? So he knows what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes he goes live on his Facebook y nos manda saludos a nosotros y nos dice, ¿sabes qué? Dale para adelante, Ramoncito, no se agüiten, dale. I mean, estás brillando como una estrella. I mean, that makes me feel proud.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's giving me the props. You know, and I think it's good. I love it, man. I love it when he puts those things like that. Because se siente bonito. Se siente
Sí.
bonito en todo esto cuando alguien they reach out to you to tell you that. You know,
Yeah,
I've even had other musicians go live on their Facebook
Sí.
y mandándome saludos. Y
Yeah.
mandándome, ¿sabes qué? Échale ganas. No te agüites, dale para adelante. And it's like, wow, man, we do have people that do care about our music and love what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know? Y pues, qué padre cuando tienes así la gente. I've had critics before.
Oh, yeah, we
And
all do.
you know
Oh,
what?
We
That makes
are.
me happy when I have critics. Because
Sí.
that makes me stronger
Sí.
Yeah.
to what I have to accomplish.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, a veces me dicen, fíjate, me ha dicho la gente, tú no cantas bien,
Wow.
tú solo no la haces. Hombre, muchas cosas me han dicho, and it's like, where am I right now?
Yeah.
Still here.
Exactly.
You know,
I bet you
because,
they have your song on their phone.
yeah, because
No, sí.
I'm not here to please one person only.
No, sí.
We're here to please a lot of people.
Everybody, you know.
Pero
Y cuando lo haces de corazón te va a salir bien. I mean, you know, I mean that's what it's all about. Heart. It's all about heart. Y dice que dice wonderful. Dice Yesenia aquí, wonderful interview. We get to hear the best of you and your band members. Stay humble. Many blessings to you all. Thank you. Thank you,
And
Yesenia.
that's the
so much.
main
Thank
word,
you.
humble. Always
Yeah.
stay humble, be humble, and never forget where we come from.
Exactly.
I care and love.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Johnny Chunglas.
I've seen his name before. Yes.
Yeah, Johnny Chunglas from Washington.
I cry when they criticize me bad.
Oh, come on, Johnny.
Hey, but at the same time, you gotta have a little bit of tough skin. But at the same time, you gotta be tough. But at the same time, you gotta say, you know what, I'm doing what I'm doing because that's what I believe in, and I'm gonna move forward. You know,
fíjate como una cosa, mira, como everything on Facebook, people post stuff on my Facebook and la gente
Johnny
me dice,
cries when he gets criticized.
y me dice a mí la gente, why don't you delete those people? I'm like, I'm not.
No.
But you know why? Because I know at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing good for him.
Sí.
I mean, there's a lot of people que me han dicho cosas así como te digo. Y I don't laugh about those things, but I don't reply tampoco in a bad way. I reply back in a professional way, so they can understand.
You have to always be professional because you're in the spotlight, and you know. I mean, now if they're rude, es otra cosa. If they're rude, sí, pa' fuera. Pero if they're just being, mean, no, that's. I mean,
I never delete. Once you delete me, you ain't coming back on.
That's right.
Yeah. I got a new Facebook because my Facebook got hacked. So I have a new Facebook. And if I added you and you didn't add me, pues I do. You know that.
Yeah.
But don't request me. You're done. But I'm going to delete you.
Yeah.
That I won't do.
No, pues sí es verdad. O sea que chancla tiro que ya no la vuelvo a levantar.
Sí.
But
Pero
you know,
no, sí.
but before I throw it, you know, I mean, you know, you want to help it out, you know, you want to try to fix the chancla a little bit, pero pues ya si la chancla no se quiere componer, pues pa' fuera.
Sí.
Even if the payback is cool. It's
no,
cool
kill them with kindness.
Kill them with kindness. No,
true.
sí, verdad. I mean, sí, verdad. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I got people on my Facebook, and you know, it's like, you know, you just leave them there and let them watch the show because, you know, and I don't mean like this show. I mean, just let them watch the show because you're the show, you know, you're the show, you know, you're doing your thing and you're the show. So te están viendo, pues, enjoy the show porque, pues, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep being me, you know, and
cool them with kindness. Yeah, I wish I had my Facebook back. I had so many friends, but now, like I said, I got a new one. But you're gonna delete me. Don't come back.
Yeah, it's como last year, como last year, we got nominated for Conjunto of the Year last year.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was asking for votes only, saying, you know what, hey, thank you guys for pues for being nominated as Conjunto of the Year. Entonces, y de volada, somebody went in there y me dijeron, ¿ustedes no ganas? What are you doing? I'm like, I didn't say nothing. I just said, dude, please vote for us because we got nominated for Conjunto of the Year. I was like, seriously? Y lo malo que fue otro músico.
Órale.
You know, instead of saying, hey, bro, se aventaron lo que sea, that was the first thing they said. You know, like, what the, I'm sorry, iba a decir, what the.
Yeah.
Pero sí me curé because I'm like, dude, instead of you being happy for us, you're over here telling the people like, hey, no ganas nada. I never said I had one. I was just asking for their votes.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, está bueno, man, pero ahí fue donde le caló a uno de los músicos, sí, no voy a decir nombres, ¿verdad? Pero sí me agüité un poco porque en vez de decir algo positivo o algo, ¿sabes qué? Dude, congratulations or something. No, I mean, it went the other way. I was like, dude, I've been working, busting our rear ends all year long. Yeah. I mean, and then for somebody just to tell me this, like, really, dude? Pero it doesn't bother me, man. I mean, y luego mucha gente le comenzó a responderle para atrás. You shouldn't be like that. You should be actually happy for your fellow musicians because they got nominated at least and representing the Valley.
I don't even
Dice aquí, Daniel dice aquí, it's too much competition. Other people, I'm asking artists for their music. You got to go through their promoter or manager first, and that's the way it should be. Well, maybe yes, but at the same time, when a person doesn't, let's say I ask an artist for an interview or whatever, you know, you're reaching out to the artist. The artist is the brand, not the promoter, not the manager, not the producer. The artist is the brand. Now, if you want to leave it like that, then the promoter and manager should tell the artist, you know, when they reach out to you, have them reach out to me. Because I've reached out to some artists, and that's what you know what? You got to call my manager or call, email this at email and all that. Because, you know, we cannot place we cannot shut down the artist to where they have no decision in the process. The artist is the boss. Quite frankly, the artist is the boss. Without the artist, no one makes money. If we're talking business, if we're talking money, without the artist, no one makes money. You know,
it should be up to the artist to decide whether she wants or he wants an interview.
Do whatever they want to do.
And if she says to call the manager or the promoter, But as far as music goes, you cannot send music out just to anybody. It's got to be a radio station, internet radio, or the it's got to be sent out to,
you know, can you repeat a lot of that over because we lost you there.
As far as music goes,
yes,
me as a promoter, I don't send it just to anybody. That music's got to be sent out to internet radio station, terrestrial radio. Somebody sends me or says, hey, I need the music. Well, who are you? Are you a DJ? Are you a regular DJ? I got to make sure that I'm sending that music out to somebody that is playing that music,
Right.
not just to any individual. You don't know where that music's going.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right, Lucio?
Yeah, you're right.
Would you like your
It
music
should be
being
actually
sent
up to
just
the
to
artist,
anybody?
because in reality, I mean, it should be up to the artist, because at the end of the day, what happens if you lose as an artist, that promoter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then what?
Yeah.
You're
Like
gonna
I
come
have
back to
music.
the radio station or whatever. You know what? Can you give me a chance? Well, dude, I did give you a chance, but you know what? Your manager or promoter was taking care of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You
y eso
gotta
empieza
take
el
care of your
conflict.
business. See,
Yeah.
you gotta take care of your business. You gotta
The
know the
music you
business.
send me, I have that in hand, and it don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like a DJ wants it. Where do you play? Or at a club? You play at a club, but you're not an internet radio. You're not a DJ. I don't just send it to anybody. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But es que the thing is, this lifestyle is not like before.
no,
I mean, si no lo mandas, yo se lo mando a cualquiera. I mean, honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
Why? I want the music to be spread out there.
See.
yeah,
Because sometimes you gotta pay the radio stations for them to play your music.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And what are your chances?
yeah.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
but you do
So
send it
if
to
I
all
got
internet
maybe
radios,
5 or
all
6
emails. Yes.
DJs here in Brownsville, and they say, hey, bro, let me spread the word, man, with your music. Well, hell yeah, man, go for it, because
Yeah.
that's gonna maybe open our doors or maybe get a gig
Yeah,
for us
nunca sabes,
somewhere.
nunca sabes. Yeah.
Yeah. So es como yo la miro. I mean, DJs from all over, and I mean Monterrey, Houston, even out of state, they ask me, man. I mean,
Yeah, but just anybody that asks you, not a DJ, just somebody.
well, it all depends. It all depends, because yo se lo mando como, ¿cómo te puedo decir?
People that you know, in a sense.
Yeah, ahí sí.
Yeah,
¿Entiendes?
eso sí. Pues si las conoces, pues claro, se las vas a dar, you know.
Y más, y más si están involucrados en la música de la onda que tú andas, con más ganas, because you know what? You know more likely they're gonna play it.
Yeah.
And I mean, why are you gonna send? Vamos a poner que tienes una canción que diga Ojitos Verdes o cualquier canción que tengas, ¿verdad?
Una ranchera, por decir.
Y se la mandas a un country western DJ, pues no te la va a tocar, ¿no? Y what? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna go out the window, so.
Sí. Ahí se acaba
Pero,
parada.
yeah, exactly.
No,
So,
no,
¿de qué
sí,
te
de
sirve que
verdad.
la mandes a ellos?
Oh, yeah.
Sí.
Yeah.
Pero dice Rigo, yeah, the more haters we have, the more haters we have, the better. Sí, ¿verdad?
Yeah, because those are the
Oh,
ones
yeah.
that promote
Johnny
you.
and Helen are DJs at the top of the music industries, and they are the kindest people. Sí,
Oh,
¿verdad?
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Love you, Daniel. Hey, there you go, Daniel. Oh my. Hola, primo. Que no comer, no dejes de comer. No comen y no dejan comer. Okay, good. Es verdad.
Eso sí.
Todos hay, man. You know, it's a big enchilada, man, and there's a little bit for everything. We love you too. And Daniel, you know, great point that you were making. Yeah, that's true.
Como fíjate, como este señor Daniel Garcia, he has a website, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's a cool guy. I haven't met him, but he's a cool guy, because things that I share, you know, y tocante la música, he approves them de volada. Like, you know what? Go ahead.
Sí.
You know, y eso es lo que me gusta cuando they reach out to you saying that sense of way, de que, hey, ¿sabes qué? Go ahead and promote it. I mean, I've never gotten rejected by him, and that's one thing I really like about him, la amistad que tengo con él, aunque no lo conozco en persona.
No, he does. He shares everything.
Yeah, he shares everything.
He does.
You know, and those are the type of people that we actually need, because para seguir adelante, porque en realidad, man, you know, ahorita este negocio, it's about money.
Yeah.
It's all about the money, man.
All businesses are all about money.
No, he does. He's got
and you know what? He's got a new T-shirt out, and he's got new merch out, man. Reach out to him. Look at his Facebook page. You want to order his T-shirts and that kind of deal. No me has mandado una T-shirt, Daniel, pero me mandaste el logo. So that's cool. But you know, hey, you know, if you want his T-shirt or stuff, you know, go to his website, go to his website or go to his Facebook. Y ahí está, está lista. Y dice Chanclitas acá, dice Johnny, some people don't see the whole picture. Sí, es verdad. Es verdad.
That's right.
You know, or sometimes there's misunderstandings, que es otra cosa, que big problem there. ¿Qué dice Laura? Proof. Exactly, Hilda. Dice George veteran acá dice, people should love one another and stop the negative. We should always stay neutral and kind to one another. Es verdad, George, es verdad. All we need is love. Como dijeron los Beatles, ¿verdad? Dice, is Hilda a transformer?
Why? Why did you say that, Johnny?
Hey, joke.
Oh my gosh.
Or did you misspell transformer?
Why? Where? Did I put something
Never
else there?
mind. Take it back. Exactly. Dice George, you are so right, my friend. Roy dice, George, you are so right. She turns into a convertible.
A Corvette.
A Corvette. Well, convertible Corvette. Yes, es verdad. Right. She's an Autobahn.
I to drive on the Autobahn. Man, I used to just fly.
Hilda is an FM radio station. Hilda and FM.
Okay, we're talking about the music. Okay, I just want to make sure
Hilda is the coolest.
Right places. Okay.
Sí, Nela.
Right, Roy.
Oh, stop.
Basically, it's up to the artist what they want. There you go. Basically, it's up to the artist to see what. So, Roman, you're right on a big you're right on it, big or small business. Es verdad. Es verdad. Johnny, you know it. Johnny Taclas. If it wasn't for you DJs doing during the pandemic, how would artists get recognized? You guys deserve all the credit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that is true. That's true. It doesn't matter if there's a radio station hey, play me music that you all get recognized. Yeah, they all get recognized, es verdad. Que dice, well said, Roy. Dice Laura aquí. And yes, it's all about love as long as we all respect each other and the musicians, es verdad.
Yeah.
Dice Norma, DJs need to get credit, es verdad. Roy, to me, we all work all together. That's how the industry works. Yeah. Que dice Johnny, yes, sir. I respect all DJs.
Okay, maybe I screwed up.
Yes, they are awesome because of them. We are here today, so George, I appreciate them. Okay, I definitely see you at 1. I'll definitely see you at 1. Oh, somebody's going on the air at 1. Órale, and Norma, I do too. ¿Qué dice cada dude? Johnny, how have you been?
Johnny's been fine.
Casa, como dice Rudy, ponle casa. It was when I kept freezing. It was when you kept freezing. That's why. Your mic was sounding like an Autobahn, Hilda. Dice, it's because of the pandemic. That we are all here now and all know each other. That is true. Fíjate. If it wasn't for the pandemic, this show would not exist. Because before the pandemic, I didn't have a show. I had no intentions of doing a show. Because of the pandemic, I started doing chess lessons online, and then we started listening to some other talk shows. And then one time, this show canceled out, and Sharky, which is my co-host, but he's always busy. He said, let's start a show just to be on the bench. So when they can't come on, we'll come on for them. Y así empezó our show, fíjate. And now, boom, over a year, and we're still here. Mira quién da la chaparrita.
Hello, chaparrita. Sandra.
Saludos a la Sandra.
Your flower in the desert sending cariño.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a good friend. She's a good friend también. She saw us live también when we played over here in Lamarck, Texas.
Sí, sí.
She saw us at ¿qué era? Un Halloween party. Que tenía un guy que se llamaba DJ John. Tejanos Ice House. She saw us there, and a lot of sister radio stations también estuvieron ahí con nosotros.
Sí, y Johnny, no te agüites.
Oh.
Y que dice, hey, hello, Sandra. Y qué más está aquí. Dice, shout out to Mighty Mouse. El chaparrito. I don't. I think we won't see him a little bit. He's going
Remember
to be
he sang it?
under the knife. There, he's going in for a procedure. So hopefully we'll see the new and improved Mighty Mouse coming soon to a show near you.
¿Qué le van a poner?
No sé, ¿qué dijo Ricard? Que le iban a hacer una cirugía o qué, un certain surgery.
No, that's supposed to be Ramon Lucio.
I remember Rudy was supposed to be in the interview. Yeah. Wow. So no, sí es verdad. Yeah, Ruby was supposed to be on the interview and Ruby couldn't make it. She was working that night, George. And that's when George was on the show. Pues guys, man, believe it or not, llevamos casi para 2 hours contigo, bro. Se nos pasó el tiempo volando, man. We normally don't stay up this late. I'm doing the show, but man, it was fun. It was great.
Yes.
Man, you are totally awesome. Man, I wish you all the best. I know you're awesome. You have a great team, and without a great team,
yes, you do.
and a great leader like yourself, that band's not going to go nowhere. But because you are who you are, you're a great leader. You have a great band. You're building up community and with lots of love, lots of passion, man. You guys, chijosi, man. You're not even halfway where you're gonna be yet.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
So
Hilda, Ray, thank you guys. I really appreciate everybody for all the comments, man. Some were funny, some were, pues being real.
sí.
And that's what it's supposed to be a show también. Este show también de ustedes es para que la gente se expresa lo que ellos también sienten, lo que ellos también quieren decir.
Y la pasión del musician, del músico, ¿verdad? Porque no todo el tiempo puede ser de glamour y que cántame esta canción. Y eso que ni dije que cantaras, pero it can't always be about that, because people, I think that's how you get in touch with people, when they get to know you deep in the heart, man, wow, he goes through the same struggles that I go through, man. He's going through the same things, or they understand the idea of you traveling 4 or 5 hours to give them a show. And entonces, man, when they understand that you guys are traveling 5 hours just to perform for them, then they'll appreciate that more, porque ellos yo creo que nomás piensan que ustedes se aparecen como Beam Me Up, Scotty.
Sí. No, fíjate que pues a pesar de todo, ¿verdad? Pues ha tenido mis ganadas y también tenido mis perdidas también, donde a veces vengo para atrás sin nada, sin nada vengo para atrás, pero you know what, as long as we know, that we entertained the people, we got out there and people were happy, man, that's what really matters to me, because I've always said it y lo sigo diciendo, ¿verdad? Que la gente es la que nos hace y nos deshace. Pero en todo el aspecto, me encanta lo que estoy haciendo. Y como digo, I love my guys, man. And thank you, sir. Thank you, George. I love my guys, man. Y pues, como te digo, no me canso de decirlo porque realmente se siente bonito cuando tengo estos chavos que me están respaldando al 100%. Y pues, ¿qué más quiero, man? ¿Qué más puedo pedir? No les puedo pedir nada más, because, as it is, es pura familia. Pura familia, se siente bonito. Se siente bonito estando con ellos y es más, este fin de semana we might get together también de repente. We're not too sure, so we might get together for a little cookout. Just to be there hanging out, man. Something out of the ordinary. Es como ahora que fuimos para allá para...
That is important, man. That's very important.
Yeah. Es como ahora que anduvimos para allá, allá en New Braunfels. We went to Greener, Texas, or Green, Texas, even.
Green.
We went over there. Man, we had a blast. And it was awesome. It was awesome, man. It was an experience for us. So se siente bonito como cuando vamos para allá y we try our best, like, to have, different, we go to different venues para comer, o andamos allá. We explore, a veces también, because it's not always about the music, and we try our best to be out there and just hanging around as a bunch of friends and having a good time.
Sí.
Ramon Lucio, you said you might have your new album ready by the end of the year or maybe by summer.
Si Dios quiere, sí, that's our plan. That's our plan. Más que, pues, como ahorita, I mean, we've been too busy. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes we actually want to spend time también con la familia.
Oh, of
So,
course.
I mean, porque, pues,
Yes.
cada fin de semana también sí te cansas, you know, lo mismo como
Oh,
quiera. A
yeah.
veces, you know, I understand we love it with a passion, don't get me wrong. But then again, I mean, pues la familia también es bien importante también de esa manera.
Yes.
You know, so, y yo comprendo a mis muchachos. I mean, es como le digo a ellos, if you ever have a want to go out of town or whatever with your family, let me know, man. Let me know, and we won't
Yes.
book a gig for nobody. You know,
Yeah.
we all get to rest.
The
You
reason I'm
know,
asking is
y pues así todos descansamos. O sabes qué, a mí yo tengo un compromiso, pues ellos también descansan. I mean, so that's the way we treat ourselves, man. De esa manera para estar también con la familia.
Oh, sí.
oh no. Well, the reason I'm asking is because next time or when it does, why don't you just bring you and your guys on here and so
we'll,
we can
play and jam and sing and
yeah, so we
Oh.
can
stories, and that'd be great.
present it here if that's okay.
I would love
with
to
you.
do that, guys. I would love to bring my bands, my guys with me because, you know, es como les digo, I want you guys también y otra gente que sepan más de ellos, no nomás de mí,
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
because they are an important factor to me
Sí.
in my life. I mean, y por
Okay.
eso I always give them credit. Cuando estamos en una parte, todo el tiempo menciono de dónde son y quién es el nombre de ellos y lo que
Yes.
tocan. I mean, y se siente
Rico
bonito
and
cuando
Rico
recibes esos
Rodriguez,
aplausos,
and y'all
se
don't have
siente
to
lo
wait till
mejor.
then. Y'all can come on sooner, you know?
Dice Rigo, ya tiene el cabrón. He's got the fireworks ready, man.
Well, you know,
That would be
maybe
awesome.
in a couple months, you know, y'all can come on. You know,
Yeah,
they don't
yeah,
have to
definitely.
you don't have to wait for the album. You can bring your guys
Yeah.
on.
Super cool,
You
man.
know, y como quiera, I mean, if anybody's out there, como quiera, en el podcast de ustedes, if they want to follow us through Facebook, go into Ramon Lucio y Dominante, and you'll find us there.
Yeah,
I mean, all the upcoming events that are coming up pretty soon, you'll be seeing everything. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff about Ramon Lucio y Dominante coming out pretty soon, and I mean, a lot.
and
I
that's
mean,
on
this
your
is
page,
nothing
on
what
your
we're
like
doing right now.
page, or where is it? Where can they
Excuse
find
me?
you? Where can they find you on your
Here's
like
the
page?
phone number right there.
It's
Well,
right
no,
there,
he's
the
got a
phone
like
number.
page.
Ahí con el phone number está bien, o si no,
Yeah,
just Ramon. Just type in Ramon Lucio, and you should get all the information from there on Facebook.
Yeah, just type in Ramon Lucio y you'll see my picture there como quiera. Y también tengo el fan page también. Y pues como quiera, I don't know if everybody's watching this, but if they can't, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Pues my phone number is 956-312-6904. You know, for any event that you might want. Y así para que, we'll be there for you guys. I mean, we're ready. We're ready to perform anywhere, man.
They're
You know,
asking if you have any TikTok account. Do you have a TikTok account?
Apenas estoy haciendo el Instagram.
I know. I seen you. I seen you.
I'm
Yeah,
with you,
follow
bro.
him on
I'm with you.
Instagram because he's got some awesome pictures. I seen you. I
Thank you,
followed
ma'am.
you on
Thank you.
TikTok.
That's cool. Well, está bueno, man. Hey, this is a great show. We don't want to go over the 2-hour limit. So
I know.
awesome. We're definitely going to play another one. You have an awesome. We're going to have a different exit tonight, pero you're going to like it. So, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
There you go. Bye, Hilda. Take care. IC, this is Talk Show Central, RTV style. This is Royal. Say goodbye, and we.